have archaeologists discovered the earliest known inscribed version of the name of God outside the Bible? Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion, and recently a very popular social media account that goes by the W feed posted this photo. And then the caption that goes along with it is this, which says, archaeologists have discovered what could be the oldest name of God ever found outside the Bible. Carved over 3,000 years ago into stone, using one of the world's first alphabets, the inscription contains the name Adonai, the same name used for God throughout the Old Testament. Found in the very region the Bible describes the Israelites traveling through during the Exodus, this discovery lines up perfectly with their journey from Egypt. Experts believe it may have been written by people connected to the Hebrews, offering powerful evidence that the name of Israel's God was known and recorded exactly when and where the Bible says it should be. So here's the reality of this inscription. This is an inscription that is more than 3,000 years old. This was discovered in the southwest Sinai Peninsula at a place called Serebit el-Khadim. This does represent one of the earliest versions of the alphabet. In fact, there were a number of inscriptions discovered at Serebit el-Khadim that represent this transitional phase between Egyptian hieroglyphs and the Semitic alphabet. However, that's where the accuracy ends. This inscription dates to around 1500 BCE, so before the existence of any historical Moses. So this has absolutely nothing to do with any possible historical wilderness wanderings in the Sinai. Also, it does not mention the divine name Adonai. The only divine name mentioned in here is the reconstruction of Baalat, which would be the feminine form of Baal. This would be the name of a goddess associated with Baal, the northwest Semitic storm deity. This has absolutely no connection whatsoever to any Israelites anywhere, because this long pre-existed the development of the Hebrew language and the Israelite identity. And finally, this was not discovered recently. This was discovered in 1904, so over 120 years ago. This has absolutely nothing to do with the Hebrew Bible, apart from being evidence of the development of the Proto-Sinaitic alphabet, which would be a precursor to, as far as we know, the Semitic alphabet that would be picked up by Hebrew. So whoever is in charge of this The W feed account either just entirely made all this up and decided to announce it as fact, or saw that someone else had made this up and didn't bother to think critically and just blithely repeated it because they knew it would appeal to their audience. This is pure and utter nonsense, and this account needs to do so much better. And the fit for this video is Rick and Morty.